Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Juice Road to Glory here on College Football 26. It is our sophomore redshirt season, and it's finally happened. At the very end of last episode, we won the starting job. We stuck it out at Ohio State. We could have transferred. We really could have. Our first year, we were recruited there. We sat the entire year on the bench as the third string quarterback. We picked up the red shirt. In year number 2, our freshman redshirt season, we won the second quarterback job, the backup quarterback job, but still didn't really see the field much. We played in the game against the FCS school. We had a couple rushing touchdowns, but that was the only time we ever saw the field. And we thought about, there was a really big decision to make at the end of last episode. Were we going to stick it out here at Ohio State? Because we knew that we were pretty much guaranteed to be the starter because Julian Sayin was graduating after the year or going to the NFL draft. So we knew that we had a fairly good shot at being the starter. So we decided to stick it out at Ohio State. We came back for our sophomore redshirt season. But at the end of the episode, the very, very end, they gave us the ultimatum. You've got to win the quarterback number 1 job. And we went out there after some trial and error, and we did it. We have won the starting job at the Ohio State University for season 3. It's time to go ball out. I mean, we've waited here. We've sat patiently behind every other starter. We've paid our dues, and it's time to go ball out and prove why Ohio State recruited us in the first place and why we were a 5-star initially and why we deserve to be the best quarterback in Ohio State history. So, if you go on to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go dominate our starting year here at the Ohio State University. Winning the job at a school as prestigious as Ohio State does come with some perks. We get a very good offense to throw the football with. We are an 89 overall. We battled with Leo Silver, who is a transfer that they brought in the portal. So we are the new starting quarterback. We have Emmett Meeks, who is our running back, who was here last year. We are a little bit familiar with, and then Cameron Williams we're also familiar with. The wide receiver room, we have George Okine, who is a 96 overall sophomore redshirt wide receiver. He's a beast. He's 6'5", 197. He is lanky. Then we've got DeMarcus Brown, who's a 94 overall with 95 speed. We have a 99 speed Jalen Droge. So, yeah, the perks of being the quarterback of Ohio State, you get some pretty decent prospects to throw the football to. We're going to be throwing some deep balls to these boys. Last year, the season didn't end the way that we maybe have wanted it to, but we didn't have any say in that. We got bumped in the first round of the playoffs. We had to go on the road, I think, to a playoff team, and we lost. I think it was to USC. Is who we lost to in the playoffs. And didn't go well. We lost, and that's how our season ended. But we weren't the starter there. We are now the starter for this season. And our first game as the official starter of the Ohio State University is against Buffalo. I think this is going to be a stat pad game. Show the world who we are officially. We are ready to go here at the Ohio State University. Now, we have 9 play changes remaining. And it looks like they want us to run a couple read options here. I'm not opposed to that. I'll run some read option. We are very prominent with our legs, so we might want to get out and dominate already. Look at Juice go down the field already with a 15-yard scamper. You love to see it. Once we get the ability to change plays, we'll definitely be passing a lot more because obviously this is about us. It's not about the running back. Emmett Meeks, as much as I like him, I think he's a good quarterback. Or a good running back, we're going to be all about the pass. Can I audible out of this, though? No, they don't even give me the audible or the option to audible out of a run. So once you call a run, it's going to be a run. Emmett Meeks get around the corner. I'm not controlling it, by the way. It's only me controlling the quarterback. So Emmett Meeks does a decent job, and now the coach is going to let me do it. Ryan Day is going to let me unhook the plow. and start throwing the football. There we go. We get the ball for a first down. Beautiful little short dump off. We need to go for some big time shots here. We got Jalen Droge, who's got 99 speed. He's running this jet sweep. Take it to the house, big dog. House this bad boy. Or take a horrible angle. You could have went all the way outside. You might have had a touchdown, actually. That's unfortunate. What kind of angle was that? Why would you cut it inside where all the bodies are? I can't wait till we start getting audibles. Then we can throw it to Okine because he's going to be a beast. Can I fit that in there? Yes, I can. And he holds on. Yes, he does. But Jalen Droge's injured on the play. He took a nasty tackle, and he gets injured on the play. Well, that's not good. We're like, what, 4 or 5 plays into the game? Into the season? He picks up an injury already? Oh, what a pancake block. And look at Juice go down the field. 1st and goal, 2 for 25 yards. Do I have an option to hand this off? What happens here? If I hold X, what happens? I give it to him. Okay, I just wanted to know. I wasn't sure what happened on the play if I pressed the right buttons. All right, do we just do a little scramble here? We might have to. We'll see what happens. Okine, I don't think is going to be open. I'll scramble around. Ooh, I don't have that. Toss that up in the air. Knocked incomplete. Our first incomplete pass. We didn't miss a pass when we came in against FCS last year. We do miss our first pass today. But that's okay, because we just got to find Roberts. That should have been a first down or a touchdown, and it is! He breaks the tackle and scores our first passing touchdown of our career as the starter of the Ohio State University. And the boys did a good job on defense. We're going to get so much coach trust that we are going to blow away from the backup quarterback. They're not even going to have a question of who the quarterback is of this team. It's going to be us. Guaranteed. I just want to be able to use our athlete wide receivers, but unfortunately, Droge is still not out there. He might be seriously hurt. I'm going to take off and scramble. We got the room. Decent block. It could have been a little bit better, but 3 carries for 39 yards is not bad. I'm not going to turn my nose at that. We got to remember that our GPA is probably going to drop a little bit because we're going to have to spend some of our tokens on... Oh, that's a crazy throw, but it's going to work! We're going to have to spend some of our tokens on our health to get our health fully good to go for each game, so we're not going to have as much stamina as we've had previously because we've just been riding the bench the whole time. Especially since we're such a physical runner. See, why did they cut it? He hesitated. He thought about cutting it inside. I don't know. Jet sweeps, I think, are busted when the CPUs are on them, at least. Because that didn't seem like he knew what he was doing. He loses a yard on it. No! Okay, good. That could have been very easily picked off. He sealed the edge very, very well. I'll give him credit on that one. He sealed the edge really, really well. It's 3rd and 11. I think I can outrun these guys. And I can. First down. Give it to me! Big first down. That's a hard-nosed run. That is a hard-nosed run. What's a QB zone? I'll try it. I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, it's just a run. Okay, I'll do it. We should have enough energy to do this. Just a straight-up handoff to myself. Keeper into the end zone. Another rushing touchdown to add to my career total. The Buckeyes are cruising to a victory, which is what we should be doing. We should be cruising to a victory against... Oh, what happened here? Oh, I changed the play. I forgot I had 9 of them. Perfect. I was just trying to get to the chew clock. I didn't know if I could turn chew clock on. But I changed the plays. I gotta remember that. I have a bunch of open chances. That's a little bit of behind him. But, big catch. Brown with the catch. We'll go with Motion Mills. I don't think I've ever run this play. This has got to be one of the new plays, because this doesn't seem familiar. We're going to motion him. And then we're going to fire that into Roberts. He's going to have a big first down. That's not Roberts, is it? Who is that? Oh, it's Okine. Never mind. I thought that was Roberts for a second. He was lined up as in the tight end position, so I just kind of assumed he was the tight end. That was Okine. Huge. Handoff to the running back. He gets obliterated. Yeah, we need to get to a point where we don't have to hand the ball off to the running back because it's just not going to work. Jet sweeps don't really work when it's the CPU. Ooh, I might have, if I would have waited there, I might have had Meeks over the top there. We do have 149 yards in the ground. We're kind of cruising. And I wonder if we score this touchdown if Coach keeps us in, if Coach Day keeps us in. Let's fire that in there. That's going to be Roberts. First down for him. Hopefully we earn a bunch of skill points in this game, that's for sure. We're definitely going to be racking up more skill points now that we're starting, because we're just going to be earning more XP naturally as we play. Okine with a big catch. Let's see. Change the play. Give me another change play. Oh, I can't change the play on an auto or on a hurry up. That's good to know. We'll snap it. We'll send the motion. We'll go underneath Okine again. He might have a. Oh, I was gonna say he might have a touchdown here. I didn't see that guy. He's got platinum, or he's got a Heisman horse ability. I don't know what Heisman horse ability is, but he's got it. He's got the Heisman horse ability. We got 3 touchdowns, 232 yards. What a debut for the Juice. Oh, we got Roberts. Can I hit him? Ah! Over the top! Out of bounds. I waited too long. I waited too long in the throw. Darn it. I had Roberts open, too. Let's just go with the quarterback keep. Rot down. 3rd and goal. They're really making me work for this touchdown. The other ones have been fairly simple. This one they're making me work for. If Okine can get past his man, he finally does, but the dive, he drops it off his hands, and they're not going to let me go for it, are they? Wow. Okine, it was a little bit of a bad ball, I will admit, but Okine needs to be catching that, that's for sure. We get the field goal out of it. They're going to keep me in the game up 30 or 27-7 in the 4th quarter. Seems a little crazy. Fired across the middle. It's going to be incomplete because I got hit on the throw. Man, we are not getting lucky, are we? The pass rush for the Bulls are getting to me. Well, they give us the ball back immediately. Oh, wow, we got it in the end, or the red zone. At the goal line, at the 5. We're going to keep it ourselves. Try to rush in there. We couldn't do it. Emmett Meeks is injured, so they'd save a timeout because, of course, they do. It seems like every time you need to run the clock down in this game, somebody gets injured and he stops the clock for a second. Can I hit Roberts here? Touchdown. I'll take that. That should be the end of the game. I don't think they're going to bring me back in. And it is. It's the end of the game. Successful debut. We actually performed very, very well. We had 4 touchdowns, 246 yards. We had a couple touchdowns on the ground, 166 yards on the ground as well. What a debut. No interceptions. Yeah. Pretty successful debut as a starting quarterback. I'll take that all day. And look at that XP. That's going to jump up like crazy. We earned extra plays. Also nice. What's this? And we got our play count increased. That's helpful. Hot routes, yes. We have unlocked the ability to perform hot routes. That's huge. That's really, really huge. Successful first week. We unlocked a bunch of different things. Earned some skill points. We've got 3 skill points. But we're going to have to spend that stamina on our health because we are now pretty tired after running the ball for so much. Ooh, Slabs Steakhouse is offering us an NIL deal. All right. So they'll give us a free dinner per week. Okay. 4-week contract, 2 energy up front. We'll receive 2 skill points, a medium boost to leadership up front, and a +2 strength to the offensive line. 2 energy up front's a little sketchy, but I'm going to do it anyway. We sign the NIL deal. So we get rid of that those 2 skill points. Ooh, Coach Day's talking to me. Yes. He's giving me, he loved the attitude. He loved the performance. And we get our coach trust to increase even more. So we got to get away from our backup quarterback. We're facing a quality opponent this week. He has high expectations. Lead us to completing at least 50% on 3rd downs. Okay. 50% on 3rd downs. That should be simple. Against Alabama. I forgot because we played them last year at our place. Now we have to go to Tuscaloosa. That's crazy. We got to figure out where to spend our 4 energy since we lost 2 to that NIL deal up front. Well, I know for a fact we got to spend it on our health to get out of the high risk of injury. So we're going to do that right away. We're going to get it fully back to full health And then I guess the only other 2 we can spend is on academics so that we don't fail out of class. That would be pretty awkward. And now we have a road game. Oh, I'm not logged in apparently for some. I don't know how I got logged out. That's kind of strange. Whatever. Oh, the servers are not available. Thanks, EA. I appreciate that. All right. Well, we got to figure out some way to go into Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama. This is going to be legitimately insane. We are the evil empire. We are the team that these fans do not want to see win. We're going into hostile territory. I don't know what the buttons are going to be. And we got to try to find some way to beat these Alabama boys. I don't know how this is going to go. I can't envision it going very well. But we did unlock the ability to hot route. So if we go in here, we can hot route different players to different positions. Now, I don't know if they're going to hear it because the crowd is so loud, but we did unlock that ability. And unfortunately, Meeks is going to go nowhere on that. I think I'm just going to go with a dagger play. I think the dagger works the best in this situation. The number 5 toughest place to play, sponsored by Lowe's. Just hit that on Brown. He's going to get the first down. We will stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay. We got to take this play by play. Although, is Okine going to hear that? I think he did. Oh, I can't tell. The routes are showing me different things. I don't think he heard it. Oh, he did hear it. No, he didn't hear it. Never mind. Oh, he did. Did he hear it? I can't tell if he heard it or not. He was going in and out of different. He was like serpentining out of the route. I couldn't tell if he heard the adjustment or not. So we just ended up scrambling. He was covered anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal if he heard it or not. We're going to go with a little read option here. We're going to keep it ourselves, and we got some blocks. Never mind, that guy did not get blocked at all. Number 16, I thought was going to be blocked and we'd have the room. I was completely mistaken on that one. My bad. I guess I thought my guys would actually block for even a half a second. Luckily, I remember that Roberts is X. This game is going to test my memory on who is what button. Because usually I don't have to think about it because I can just see it. But in an environment like this, a loud crowd here in Tuscaloosa, it is going to be up to my memory to remember who. And you wouldn't think it'd be that difficult, but when you're in the game and you got live bullets coming at you, it's harder than you think. It is harder than you think. I'm actually going to roll to the side here. I might have a little bit of room here. The juice is loose. Oh my God, number 18 is fast. Wow, who is that? Wallace? I don't know who that is, but he's got some speed as well. He's not just a regular old kid. He's got some wheels. I don't know if it's get away from the cop speed, but he's got some speed. Okine with a nice catch. First down. We're actually moving the ball very efficiently. I'm not sure how good this Alabama defense is going to be. I mean, they're like 97 overall, 96 overall, something like that. So they're obviously going to be very good. And of course, Meeks takes the worst possible angle to the end zone there that you could actually. There was no other bad angle you could take. He took the only bad angle. Our entire team comes in cold. Can I fire that into Meeks? It was not a strong pass. That's a touchdown if that ball is thrown harder. Which is unfortunate because I tried to throw that ball hard. It just didn't come out of my hand in a bullet, I guess. I don't know. Let's throw that quickly to Roberts. Touchdown. Buckeyes take the lead early on the road in Alabama territory. And the defense, I think, did their job. No touchdown, Alabama. Since I can hot route, does that mean I can flip the play? I don't think I can flip the play from the line, unfortunately. Or from the in-game. Oh, no, I just got to throw that away. He's boxed me in. 96 is quick. This entire Alabama team is quick. We might be able to get away with that in the Big Ten, but against a team like Alabama who recruits the top, we might not be able to get away with that. But Meeks does score the touchdown. We're up 2 scores on the road against Alabama. We are in a good spot. And we have taken the crowd out of this game. They're not that loud anymore. Good catch. Really good catch. Was that Okine I threw to? Not sure. Man, I really can't wait till I get audible. Because the play calling is not ideal from Coach Day. I'm going to roll out of this pocket. I have R1. I got to hit him. I didn't cross the line. Thank God. I couldn't pass that up. That's too many yards that I wouldn't have had if I scrambled. So, had to hit that there. Maybe Meeks can get a run here, possibly, question mark? Is he going to be able to get a run? Runs right into a defensive lineman, because of course he does. Once we earn the ability to audible, we will not be running with Meeks very often, I'll tell you that much. It's either going to be passes, legitimate passes, or it's going to be that, where we call a pass and then we scramble with Juice anyway. This is my road to glory. This isn't Meeks' road to glory. We don't need to be a team player when it comes to the running back. I'm going to take this up the middle. I got a touchdown here. Easy walk-in, untouched by a mile. The Juice walks into the end zone for a tutty. On the road in Alabama, we are up 3 scores, and we have played really, really well. Alabama don't know what hit them. We have taken the crowd out of this game, absolutely. I'm not quite sure who's going to be open here. Not really anybody. We're going to take a slide. 6 carries, 55 yards. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Call the stick. I was kind of hoping they'd be in a different coverage. But I'll hit Meeks. That ball's better than the one that was in the goal line that could have, that didn't result in a touchdown. That ball was thrown a little bit better. Actually gave Meeks a chance to run in stride there. That's tough. We're going to make that safety make a decision. He's going to either follow Okine or he's going to follow the post. He followed the post, and Okine is open down the field. What a bullet! Even Juice got a hit on the throw, and he still delivers an absolute bullet. Oh my God. Juice is the GOAT. There's simply nobody better. There's simply nobody better. Juice gets rocked. I don't think I can see the replay just yet. Juice gets rocked on a throw, and he still delivers a bomb. A nuclear bomb to Okine. We got to get this ball away. Heave it down the field. Roberts drops it. That would have been a crazy catch. I'm not that mad that he dropped it. It would have been a crazy catch. But a 35-10 game in the fourth quarter against Alabama. This is not how I thought the game was going to go. I thought it'd be a lot more difficult. I thought it'd be a lot more stressful. A lot closer of a game. I didn't think we'd have a, what was it, 28-0 lead at halftime. That's for sure. Brown is one-on-one. That safety dropped down, but I don't have it. I got to hit Okine here, and Okine drops it because the other guy was right there, and he hit him. We're going to have to punt it away. Alabama will score off it. They're actually trying to make some sort of a game out of this. They're trying to make this some sort of game, and I don't really appreciate that. So we're going to not have them make this a game. Roberts, one play, down the field. It was underthrown. Come on, Juice. You got to be better than that. Where's the arm strength, Juice? Roberts had a touchdown. That's all you needed was just a little bit more arm power. Put a little bit more mustard on it. Oh, God, I hate the playmaker in this game, man. Why change playmaker? It makes no sense. I actually accomplished it, but it made me think. And it made me take that half a second to remember what it was. And that half a second cost me the playmaker. Because I had to remember to actually press the left trigger. Or left L2, I guess, because I'm on PlayStation. I had to remember to press L2 before I swiped up on the analog stick to call the playmaker. And that made that half a second took me. Why? There was an open gap. Oh, God, the AI running backs do not know how to run. You'd think that'd be their only job because they are literally running backs. But they don't know how to take... Their ball carrier vision for AI running backs is garbage. What are you talking about there? He literally took the worst angle possible when there was 2 different gaps he could have ran through. And at least, even if he didn't get a yard, he would have not lost a yard. We're going to go in the middle. That's a bad throw. Interception number 2. Why am I keeping Alabama in this game? Come on, Droge. You got 99 speed. I need you to absolutely torch this. He didn't torch it. I'm going to take a sack. Wow. They covered it double? You doubled the fade route? Who doubles the fade route? We win the game, but we had a little bit of an ugly one there. I mean, we played really well. I can't deny that. But we had 2 interceptions and we took a sack. A little bit of a tough one there. Did we accomplish the one goal that Ryan Day asked for us? I don't remember. We might have. I guess we'll find out here if we accomplish it. Yeah, we were efficient on 3rd down, but you just couldn't be stopped. We got a bright future here. The XP boost, 750 XP. And Coach Day is a little bit happier with us. I'll take that. That's a big W against number 3 team in the nation. We should jump into the top 3, I would assume. What were we, number 6? We've got 8 skill points as well. Going up against Northern Illinois now. Yikes, okay. This one we might not see much of the gameplay, because this one could be ugly. So, let's get our health back up all the way, and then we'll spend the rest of the skill points into academics. I guess we can spend a little bit into leadership, might as well. All right, let's go play Northern Illinois. I'm assuming this is going to be an easy game. Are we in the Heisman watch with the season that we've had so far between the first 2 games? We are. We're leading the Heisman race right now. Oh, I can taste it. I can taste the Heisman. Let's go put up some stat pad type of numbers and absolutely dominate Northern Illinois. Here we go against Northern Illinois. We might not be seeing much of the juice today. This could be over very, very quickly. Northern Illinois is just not on our level. And unfortunately for them, they never will be. Although they've got some decent pass rush here on play 1. I went for the fade. It was not available. But we've just got better athletes. Especially if you're going to press on me. We've simply got better athletes. Okine won instantly. Get that ball down to him. Okine, no, the ball was underthrown. He had to jump for it. Sucky. I hate when the balls are underthrown because then they don't get the necessary run after the catch that they deserve. Okay, that's fast. Why would I turn to throw the ball that way? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand the decision making when you hit the throwaway button. Why it would spin me to throw the opposite side of the field. If I can fit that back at the end zone, that's a touchdown, and it will be. Brown catches it. Big play. Just like that, we score. Like I said, you might not be seeing a lot of gameplay from this game because we might just simply destroy them. We'll see. If we're up like 28-0 by the second quarter or whatever, then definitely you won't see much of this game. But I got to get that away. Man, they're covering the fade pretty well, and I didn't really have time to even do much with the fade. Couldn't even look at it, really. Are you really going to be locking me down to just runs? We got to earn this audible. I don't know when we can earn it, but we got to earn this audible at some point because strictly calling run plays, even when I have the option to change the play and it's still more run plays, we can't be having all that. This is not a running back road to glory. If we want to do a running back road to glory, we'll pick running back. This is a quarterback road to glory. We want to be throwing the football almost every single play. No, Coach Day, you got to let me go for that. I was holding the triangle button to go for the no huddle there. You cannot take me out of the game in that situation. I know we're in our own end zone. You got to let me go. You got to trust the QB1. You got to trust QB1 to put up numbers. I'm lobbing that. That's an interception, isn't it? Nope, it's just an incomplete pass. They brought a big blitz, and I had to get that ball away a lot sooner than I wanted to. The fact that we only have 7 points is annoying me right now. Man, Northern Illinois' defensive line is bringing the heat, and I do not like it. They are really getting to me. It's very annoying. I'm having to make these reads a lot sooner than I want to. I think I can fit that right across the middle. Why was that? I did not high point that. I will promise you. I did not high point that pass. I think I picked a jet sweep. I did on accident. I didn't want to do this because the jet sweep doesn't work. They don't attack the field. They just go side to side. Like, look at this. He could have had so many more yards. He got nothing. These plays are not ideal. But Okine's in one-on-one. That safety's probably going to help cover, but... Oh, no, he didn't. He fell for it. He dropped inside, and Okine has the touchdown. That's all I needed. I just needed that safety to drop in. That's all I needed. We get another touchdown. It's 14-0. They're going to press on the wide receivers. We're going vertical routes. You know what that means. A one-play bomb to Okine. Get it there, big dog. And it's in stride. That's what I wanted the first one to do. But he had to jump for it because it was underthrown. That is a big touchdown. And like I said, if we're up 28-0 or 34-0, whatever it ends up being, we're up 21-0 already. You might not be seeing much of this game. I am going to have to get that away to Roberts. He drops it because of the rain. Roberts, you cannot drop that because of the rain. Figure it out, big dog. You cannot drop that. That's a simple catch for a ton of yards after the catch. And I wasn't even paying attention there. I didn't even see him read that. That's my fault on that one. I didn't even... My brain didn't even register that that man was there. Oh my god. The pressure was uncontrollable there. I don't like the fact that this Northern Illinois team is rushing me as much as they are. We did get a field goal out of it. 24-3. If you press Okine again, I'm going to bomb you. It's going to look like the Middle East in early 2000s. I'm going to scramble here. First down. Maybe a play action Y cross. Do I believe this is going to work? Probably not. But it's going to have to do something for us. Oh, Okine cooked. But the ball is underthrown. Why? Okine catches it, but why is that ball so underthrown? Did I throw it too late? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I threw it a little too late. I don't know. But that ball should have been a touchdown. At least he caught it. That was pretty impressive. I'm actually going to hit Meeks out of the backfield here. He's got a lot of room. Juke move to defeat the first man. We got 234 yards and 3 touchdowns so far in this game in the first half. And Okine's having a big day, as you would expect. I gotta run. I gotta run. I was gonna try to get crazy and fit that into circle. I just didn't think it was gonna work, and I didn't really want to ruin my good game with an interception. So, at least not an intent, because that would have been an intentional interception. There was no way that was gonna get completed. So Meeks gets a touchdown. Good for him. I didn't really have any options. I had to kind of give him the touchdown there. No. We're going to send Okine deep. Don't you worry. I'm going to feed him. No, why? Why is the ball so underthrown? I'm putting it in the blue. Why would that ball be underthrown there? That makes no sense. That's unbelievable. They still didn't get any points out of it. This Northern Illinois team does not belong in the same field as us. I can't believe that ball was underthrown. That is an unfortunate interception, a super unnecessary interception as well. That's going to be dropped. I didn't even see the guy there. I thought he was wide open, if I'm being honest. I thought he was wide open. Oh, some of the decisions are kind of frustrating, I'll give you that. I got to scramble here. Oh, didn't work. Did not work. Scramble, bad idea. You're not going to give me any plays to pass it on 3rd and 9, really? And I can't audible out of it? How dare you? What is that? Follow your blocks, Meeks. Follow your effing blocks. I can't handle this. I'm cutting to the end of the game. We're going to win anyway. I'm tired of this running back, dude. All right, we get the win, 45-10. We ended up getting pulled in the 4th quarter of the game after putting up 5 touchdowns and 349 yards through the air. Only through that one interception that you guys saw. Shouldn't have had the interception in the first place. Again, I will not take responsibility for it. But another easy W. That was really more of a stat pad game to build up our Heisman. We have increased our play count, which is good, and now we can swap different plays again, but I'm just waiting for that freaking audible ability. Why do I have to grind to it? If I'm the quarterback 1, I should have all those abilities unlocked already. I hate the fact that I have to grind to this, but we still go. Mary Porter says we have one of our first big tests. I mean, we got to study a lot, keep those grades up, and we're going to spend the rest of that into our health. Let me just jump into practice really quickly, just so I can see. Can I see my... No, I can't see it. Okay. I wanted to make sure if I wanted to see if I could see how close we are to getting Audible unlocked. But we got to spend the rest of these stamina into our health, get it all the way up, and we only have one more left. I guess we put in local hero, because I can't buy anything else, so... Alright, whatever. Maybe I can see... We have 11 skill points, by the way, which is pretty nice. Can I see Coach Trust in a different... Why do they not let me see Coach Trust? That seems stupid. That I shouldn't be able... Or that I should be able to see Coach Trust, but whatever. Should we upgrade our player? We probably need to get our throw power up, if I'm being honest, but we can't because it's 13. Our awareness is pretty good right now. Our IQ is pretty good. Our elusiveness could be a little bit better, but we're not going to waste on that. I think we're going to keep our skill points where they are. We could buy Option King or get gold mobile resistance or downhill, which would be kind of fun. I think I probably should get extender at some point. We need to get 83 brake sack. What would get my brake sack up? Oh, it's going to be elusiveness. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to save my skill points for now. There's not really much I can buy that I want to buy. But we got a big game against Wisconsin. Big game against Wisconsin at home, so we don't have to go to Camp Randall or anything. This should be another pretty simple game if you think about it. We will step on the field against Wisconsin, trying to take them out. I think this is our first Big Ten matchup of the year. Christ. I was hoping X would get open there, but he never really separated from the DB that was covering him. All right, so our first pass attempt is incomplete. Can I get that over the top? I think I can. Yes, I can. Roberts, big pass. Big catch from the big dog. That's pretty huge. We are the number 3 team in the nation, by the way. Droge, why'd you have to jump for that? I mean, it worked, but that shouldn't have needed a jump to catch that ball, I don't think. I thought it was a fairly decent pass. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. What about if I send Okine deep and then maybe send Droge on a post, make that safety make a decision? He dropped anyway. I got to get that out of the backfield. Meeks is wide open. That's free yardage right there. That's free real estate. Too easy on that one. Too easy on that one. I like this Roberts route. I also like the Droge route. But I think the Droge route's going to be taken. Roberts up the middle, off the hands of a Wisconsin linebacker. That could have been devastating if that was picked off. Thankfully, it kind of just got bobbled and incomplete. That's kind of open. Honestly, I didn't see the guy that tackled Roberts there. I didn't even notice him over there. God, if you're going to give me a chance to change the play, at least give me something other than runs. That's the whole reason why I'm changing the play in the first place. Meeks is not going to get the first down because he doesn't know how to run towards the football or run towards the first down marker. We are going to have to go for it. I didn't even call a no huddle here. Coach Day just wants to go for it. So I'm going to listen to Coach Day. End zone, touchdown, Droge. Good ball from Juice. That's what I'm talking about, baby. But Wisconsin... Oh, wait, what? Hold on. How did we just score there? Was that a kick? Maybe it was a pick 6 or something? I don't know. Wisconsin has 3, and we somehow have 14, but I wasn't on the field. I thought for a second I got hurt, and they pulled me. But I'm out there, obviously, so it can't be that. So we must have got some sort of defensive touchdown or maybe a kick return touchdown or something. I don't really know what happened. It probably was a kick return touchdown now that I think about it, because they got a field goal, and then we instantly scored after that. So it probably was the kick return touchdown that is what got us that extra touchdown. That's huge. Got to send Okine deep. This is really all about the underneath throw, though. The rest of it's just distractions. Just to hit the underneath the Droge. And then we're going to hit a little PA boot slide. Let's get a little play action move. Get on the run. It's to our more difficult side to throw, though. It's to the left side. But we should be able to still drill this if it's open. And it's not open, so just cut up the field. I should have threw it away. That's an unnecessary sack to take. I could have avoided that very easily. I thought maybe I could split the D and get past him, but I couldn't. Maybe if I had different abilities unlocked, I don't know. We'll get that to Meeks. He actually did a decent juke move, fumbles the football, and we land on it with an offensive lineman. Kind of a crazy little sequence there. But it's a big 3rd and 12. Oh, darn it, man. That's going to be picked off, isn't it? Thank God he didn't pay attention. Oh, Wisconsin's playing some solid secondary coverage. And it's enough to make me not find my open receivers. And then it gives enough time for the defensive line to get to me, which is annoying. We are backed up to our own 7. They don't want me to succeed here. Droge gets it. We're going to run some hurry up. We got a minute 30 to score here. We're going to try it anyway, though. Hit that in there. That's going to be dropped. That's the best solution that could have happened there. We were not going to get the field goal if he catches that. All right, so at least we got him in a field goal range. We should take 3 points pretty easily there, and we do. We come back on the field for the start of the half, the second half. What is that safety? Did that corner safety, whoever he was like holding his shoulder like he was hurt or something. That's going to be incomplete, isn't it? Nope, it's intercepted because I hate myself and I want to pass away. It's a pick six, actually. Wisconsin will have a pick six on me. That's tough. Why was that ball thrown so hard? The one time I don't want the ball to be thrown so hard, it's thrown like a missile. It is 17-10. Wisconsin has life in this game. And I keep having mistakes. Why is that ball overthrown? Somebody explain to me why that ball was overthrown. That ball was perfectly placed. It couldn't have been thrown better. And yet the receiver didn't even animate for it. Oh my God, Wisconsin is barreling down on me. We get that to Okine. It's a 3rd and 7. We're going to call the same exact play, possibly. But maybe this time have first down success. Just get that to Okine again. He's going to have the first down. And he gets around everybody. That opened up for a lot more yards than I thought it was going to. That's pretty nice. I got to stop throwing picks, though. I've thrown like 4 picks in the last 3 games. Got to stop throwing picks. Please get open. I think that's going to be open. Oh, that might not be a touchdown, though. It is. I thought I threw that too much where he was going to have to go out of bounds. But it's a big touchdown to, I think that was Droge. It could have been Brown. I have no idea. I don't remember who my guys are. Wisconsin's kind of dominated the defensive line. They've sealed around, and I'm not even going to get a playoff there. The play action was not the right call there. That is for sure. I couldn't change the, I guess I could have changed the play, but I was trying to scroll through my different plays, but it wouldn't let me. We do get the win 24-10, but that was an ugly win. Not my best performance by any means. 226 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. That was an ugly one. We might drop significantly in the Heisman voting after a game like that. We do earn another level up, almost a 2nd level up. That would have been pretty nice. And we've unlocked something here. What is this? Extra plays. Okay. So we're earning a lot of coach trust. We're getting some extra plays. But that's not what I want. I want the audible is what I want. Just give me the ability to audible is all I'm asking for. All right, our GPA goes down, or our academics goes down. Nice job. We got good grades on that. We have the week 8 stuff that we have to worry about, which we are coming up on, I think. Colin Kirpikis? I just saw on my feed that you made the Heisman watch list. Congrats, man. That's awesome. And you know I'm going to win it, too. No way I'm coming home with it after this year. I'm not coming home with it. I thought he was like, why would you say that, Juice? But it's no way I'm not coming home with it. We're facing a quality opponent this week. I have high expectations, 50% on 3rd downs. Okay, Coach Day, I think I can do that. We did it last time. Who's the quality opponent? Penn State? Who's this jabroni? Oh, my God. What are we doing here? Brian Burnside. I've got some time this week to get some extra work, and you want to work on some stuff this week for this game. Passing or running or decline? I guess I'll do passing. Anything you want to work on specifically? Shot plays. I do a lot of shot plays. So we'll work on that. We get +5 deep accuracy. Okay, that'll be nice. Who's the opponent? So much stuff is coming up. I can't see anything. Fan favorite has been activated. That's nice. I think we have platinum. It's UCLA. Okay, I thought I was a little early in the season to be Penn State. So what's the Heisman watch look like now? We were leading last time we looked. We've fallen to number 2 because of that bad game against Wisconsin. Luke Cromanoke has passed us. Well, we can't be having that. We got to have a big game against UCLA. We got to have a big game against UCLA. We've got 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 picks. Yeah, that's got to improve. We got to be better than that. Weekly agenda, we only have 4 energy or 4 stamina to spend, so we got to spend it on our health, get that up all the way, and then we got to spend it on our academics to try and get our GPA up higher. And now it's a big UCLA game on the road in the Rose Bowl. I really need this game to go better than the Wisconsin game, because even though we won, it was a sloppy game for me. Juice comes out on the field in the Rose Bowl, hoping that we are going to be playing here later in the season in the actual Rose Bowl game. We do have a little bit of history here. We played UCLA last year. We didn't play in it, but we came here part of the team. Played against UCLA. This guy is super fast, but I think I have enough speed to get around him here. Somehow I didn't take a sack. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how I got 6 yards out of that. But then when we lost I think we lost to USC in the Rose Bowl playoff game last year. That's a big first down. Good catch by Droge. Let's go with the play action scissors. Yes, they're going to do exactly what I asked them to, which is press up. He didn't hear me. Come on, Okine. There we go. He heard it that time. That safety is really bailing on that. So we'll just hit the underneath, which is Droge. Let's go with the motion vertical on the running back. This could be pretty legendary. We do have that +5 to deep accuracy. We've got to remember that. So our deep accuracy is going to be slightly better. That's why is that underthrown? Why? I hate it here. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would that ball ever be that thrown that low? I don't have to high point that. I shouldn't have to, at least. That doesn't make any sense. That was an unbelievably free throw that ends up being incomplete because I pressed the wrong button, by the way. That's why we're running it here. And because I can't audible, we can't get out of it. But that was an unbelievably open throw that ends up being incomplete because I for some reason, underthrew the pass by a mile. Like, what are we doing here? Oh my God, why was he so uncovered in the blitz? I had an open man too. If I could have just had a second more. USC can't do anything off of the turnover on downs. And why are these freaking runs and RPOs? Give me some passes. We're at the 1? We're at the 1 yard line? I guess that makes sense on why we're only getting runs, but that's crazy. How are we at the 1 yard line? The crowd seems loud, but they're not. I don't like feel them or anything. Control's not vibrating. Who called a timeout? There's no timeouts on the... Everybody still has 3 timeouts. Who called a timeout? That makes no sense. I was trying to go no huddle there. That was weird. Everybody, all three timeouts are there for both teams. I don't know who called a timeout. Who could have possibly called a timeout? Unless it was injury timeout, I guess, but it didn't say injury. Usually comes up and says injury. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm in my drop back, and they're in the backfield. I didn't even have a time to look at who possibly could have been open. This game's out of control sometimes, bro. Out of freaking control. You can't scramble. The only way you can scramble is on design quarterback draws, or you run up the middle. You can't scramble outside the pocket because they seal the edge. So why? Why is that ball behind him? I'm literally actively leading the pass. I'm pushing the analog stick to keep him in stride. So why would that ball ever be thrown behind him where he has to stop and do that type of animation? It makes no sense. We got to try to outrun this defender. We should be faster than him. We are going to be able to. We're not faster than that linebacker, though. But at least we got a first down out of it. And I think I'm going to take a chance on a vertical. I've tried it before. I've underthrown it. We could have a lot of touchdowns here if I didn't underthrow the passes. That one's going to be deep. Intercepted. I hate it here. I want to pass away right now. You got to be kidding me, bro. This freaking game, man. I mean, that's a simple touchdown. I don't know what they were doing there. They had nobody covering him. He was literally wide open. Very strange play call and decision on defense. I think they scored, though. They did. It's 14-13. Oh, they only got a field goal because they had 10. So it's 14-13 with 28 seconds left in the half. Did I start with the football? I don't remember. I can't hit that comeback route, unfortunately. Just bullet it to the sidelines. Ooh, Okine is going to run a burner. I know it. I'm also going to send Brown. You can't hear that, Brown. The crowd's not even full oh, my God. Forget it. The crowd's not even at full capacity for loudness. And you can't hear that? We're going to call our first timeout. We're going to switch the shock option, the fade. It's going to be Droge running, thank God. Droge is running the fade. He doesn't have it fully open. I still threw it anyway, and that's probably why I throw a bunch of interceptions, because that was not open. I shouldn't have thrown it. But sometimes you got to give your guys a chance. Maybe he could make a crazy catch. Who knows? If anything, we got to get in a field goal range here. So we'll get that to Droge. Oh, no, he was reaching for the football. Or he was reaching for the first down, and he fumbled it. Droge, why? He was reaching for the first down, and he fumbled the football. You got to be kidding me, man. That's not even my fault. At least they didn't do anything. It was only 5 seconds left, so it's not like they scored or they weren't in field goal range or anything, so we survived not allowing any points there. But it's 14-13. Another just gross game for your boy. How are we supposed to win a Heisman with these kind of gross games? Matabuike injured. Frank Matabuike picks up an injury on the play. And these, I mean, it's just a bunch of touch passes and sweeps and runs and RPOs. Give me some passes, Coach Day. Let your boy sling the rock a little bit. Finally, the jet sweep works, or the touch pass works. He actually found the right blocking and found the right angle. It's about time. This has a crazy chance to be open here. He caught that football. Okine is a different kind of animal. That was nice. I didn't even expect him to catch that. I kind of just threw it there hoping that he would, and he did. I mean, look at that running. That's just embarrassing. Frank Matabuike hurt again. Really, dude? Do I read this myself? Yeah, might as well. Get in there, Juice. We're in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. All right. And the defense does their job. They hold to UCLA to no points, and we almost got a turnover because we are back in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Oh, God. Okine. Why did he take so long? Okine never takes that long to get through his route. He took forever, and that was my only look. I wasn't looking anywhere else. Which, yeah, is probably my fault, but I was not looking anywhere else. That time I find Okine, and he gets a touchdown. All right, we're starting to pad the stats a little bit here, which is what we need because we're trying to stay in the Heisman race. And with the stats that we've put up so far, Heisman races, we can kiss that goodbye. I think I got a scramble here or something. Nope, just throw it away. Just throw it away. You're getting a sack if you try to run that. At least they're pressing up. That's what I like. I like when they're pressing up. Gives me a chance to hit the deep ball, but I think Okine got pushed out of bounds. I couldn't, in good conscience, throw that because I didn't really want to have him take a penalty there. I'm going to go underneath the Droge. He's going to hold on for the first down. I'm hoping that our third down percentage... Why is my name in blue there? Why is the UCLA fans holding up a sign with my name on it? That makes no sense. Are they turncoats? Are they secretly Buckeye fans? They just don't want to admit it? Oh my God, that's a fumble as well. It's a turnover, and UCLA is going to get it. Why did he catch me? There's no way that a defensive lineman should be catching me. I've got like 86 speed. UCLA with one timeout remaining. This game's got to be over, right? It's just got to be. Meeks ends the timeout. One more play, and again, I'm pressing down on the stick. I can't get any other play calls. These are the only plays they can let me run, apparently. God, I can't wait to unlock audibles. Meeks spinning, just don't fumble, Meeks, please. And Matabuike, no! What are you doing? That's a cardinal sin. If you are injured, you have to fake it until you get to the sideline. I don't care if you have to limp your way to the sideline. You have to get off the field before you go down in pain. You cannot get called for a timeout, injury timeout there. That is a cardinal sin that he just committed. We're going to win the game 31-16. The UCLA offense kind of cooled off after a little bit, but 2 back-to-back Big Ten games that were kind of just gross. We get the wins and we put up decent stats, but I mean, we kind of had just some gross games. 4 touchdowns, 293 yards. That's not going to be good enough to get back into the Heisman lead. We're going to have to put up a lot better performances. Our risk of injury is really high right now, so we need to spend a lot of our stamina on that. Who's this jabroni? Craig Bender. Ohio State has now won 5 games in a row. What's led to the success? Credit the team, because we want to get as many positive boosts as possible. Obviously, I'm not stupid. Obviously, I would credit myself because I'm the reason we're winning these games. We did complete the we completed the 50% third down conversion, so we did that. We get some XP and some coach trust. We have 16 skill points. I don't know what we should spend those on, though. I don't know what we should spend those on. We got to spend some stamina on injury, that's for sure, or health. Madison. A few of my friends are going to go out this weekend at my sister's house. It should be fun. It starts at 11:30. You don't have a game the next day. I don't have a game the next day? Well, then I'm going to go. Okay. I'm there. Attribute decrease. You get home much later than anticipated, got no sleep, and now you have minus 15 stamina for this week's game? You said I didn't have a game! Our brand got a small bump with 250 plus followers. Did I at least bang Madison? The current forecast is showing heavy rain for the game. Oh my god, of course it is. I guess we gotta go. We gotta spend the 2 stamina and go to that thing. We get +5 carrying for the upcoming game. How much energy does that leave us? Who's this jabroni? Your name is Chad. Really? Hey, dude, I'm your partner for this Ancient Civilizations class presentation. I found a website. Oh my god, he's gonna make us cheat. He's gonna make us cheat. I guarantee you that if I take the paper and risk it, it's gonna go back negatively. But if I use the 3 stamina, I'm not gonna have enough to get myself healthy for the game. Why would you come to me with this situation, Chad? I'm the star quarterback. If I take the paper, I'm gonna get negative a negative response because I'm gonna be classed as cheating. But I don't have a lot of. I just spent 2 stamina on the freaking offensive coordinator to do the +5 carrying. Oh my god! Don't take the paper. All right, we got a small GPA boost, but that's before we get caught for cheating. I couldn't spend. I mean, that would have been all of our stamina. We have 3 stamina after the 2 that we spent in the practice or the training, and we need to spend that stamina on this because we were at a high risk of injury, and we only have. Oh my god, no! Man, they are really shafting me with these scenarios, aren't they? A home game against Washington. They're not having a good season. We're up to number 2 in the country. We have jumped up to number 1, back up to number 1 in the Heisman voting. But we are not fully healthy for this game. We are not fully healthy for this game. I don't know how it's going to go, but this one needs to go well to keep our stats up. We do, in fact, have the heavy rain that they were predicting for the game. It's a night game against Washington. At least it's in the shoe. We don't have to worry about going to their stupid ballpark. Their ballpark. Their stupid stadium. We just need to come out here and ball out. We need to play like we played against Alabama. If we play like that, we're going to win the Heisman guaranteed. We just need to play like that every single game. That's not too much to ask for, right? Handoff, fake it. You got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be kidding me. Give me some time. Give me some time. I just need some time. Give me some parsley while you're at it. We're going to hit Okai. Why are these passes unbelievable? And Frank Mata, get this man off of my team. If Frank Matabuike has the bone structure of a baby bird, get him off of my roster. He's been injured 4 times in the last 24 hours. This man's a certified scrub. We can't complete the pass there. Washington leads 3-0. Oh my god, I just needed to stand in the pocket there and hit the man. God forbid a quarterback stands in the pocket. Takes his time to find an open receiver. He was going to be wide open, booty cheek naked. That ball thankfully is caught for a big play. It's not a first down because Brown doesn't have that kind of speed, but It is thankfully a big play. We needed something to pad those stats a little bit. 72 yards. Thankfully, we haven't got any like completion goals or anything because I certainly wouldn't be completing any of those goals. Our completion percentage is atrocious. It's got to be like the 50-60% completion percentage. We're going to scramble here. I guess I scrambled too early because he got off the block instantly. Maybe I should have let him actually engage the offensive lineman for a half a second. My bad. Just scramble. Oh, there's actually some room here. That's a good tackle. They denied me a touchdown there. He denied me a touchdown. Is Meeks actually going to get in here? Does he have the gall to score a touchdown? No, he has a... Why would you spin? In what universe did you think a spin was going to work in that situation, Meeks? The AI is just ungodly stupid. Why would you run to the outside? The middle was open for you. You could have squeezed through there and scored a tutty. And yet we are here on a 3rd and goal from the 1. All because you're dumb. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, bro. How was that intercepted? Why did it go over the receiver? I hate this game. I really do. I mean, what are we doing here? It's 10-0 Washington. How did that... I mean, I know that wasn't the greatest pass it could have ever been, but the fact that the receiver doesn't even jump for it, it's like he didn't even see it. How is that not pass interference? He literally phased through him. If that's not pass interference, I don't know what is. It might even be sexual assault. We'll go underneath the Barnes. He's going to get some decent blocking, get some good yardage. We got to get a touchdown. It just has to happen. There's no other outcome that can happen. We have to get a touchdown on this drive. They're going to roll. I'm going to have a man. If I can lead him over there. Oh, it's just out of reach. That's just a miss. That's not anything that I can complain about, except for it should have been more accurate, I guess. But that's just a tough throw. That's a miss. And I got to get that ball away. That was an instant rush. Come on, offensive line. I just need some time. Oh, my God. I can't even complete passes anymore. What happened to the good old days when we were completing passes? That's a 4th and 6. I'm holding triangle to go for a no huddle, and they're not letting me do it. So we will punt the ball back to Washington. Thankfully, they didn't score because that could have been devastating if they would have scored here. But we cannot move the football on this Washington defense. We had it at the 1 and didn't do anything with it. I'm going deep. It's going to be dropped because, of course, it is. He had to make some sort of acrobatic, unbelievable attempt, and he couldn't do it because I'm not shocked he couldn't. Does Okine have this? It's out of bounds. Juice. You can't throw that out of bounds. You got to play the tightrope there. You cannot throw that out of bounds, Juice. Come on. This is definitely our worst performance so far. Why was that ball so bad? Why are these balls so bad? I don't understand it. I'm not throwing these balls bad. I'm throwing them good. Is it because I'm hurt? Washington still doesn't score. They're doing everything physically possible to keep us in this game, but we can't move the ball, which is the one thing to score touchdowns. You need to move the ball. That one, thankfully, is a one-play touchdown because I think the DB slipped. I don't care as long as it's a touchdown. I gotta roll out of this pocket. I'm getting covered. I can't physically run this, but I can find Okine for a touchdown. My God, what a throw. What a better catch, too. We have officially taken the lead. It's about effing time. The fact that I didn't have enough stamina to get fully healthy is really annoying me right now. Oh, you gotta have a better juke there. Come on, Droge. You have 99 speed and no elusiveness. What are we talking about here? The fact that he wanted to... That I had to go get that 5+ carry in practice. and then I had to go to that party. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hand off to Meeks. That might take us to the end of the third quarter. I might be able to snap it again, I guess. There's a possibility. I'm going to send Okine deep, because why not? Because he's going to score. Why? I hate this freaking game, man. Why are the... Can someone please tell me why those balls are underthrown? I'm doing the same exact thing that I do when it works and it's not underthrown. What is the difference? I've thrown so many interceptions on that type of pass. Well, not interceptions. I've had so many missed touchdowns because the ball is underthrown when it's clearly, like, should have been perfect. It legitimately makes no sense to me. It must be something with my analog stick. Like maybe I'm pushing it the wrong way or something. I don't know, but it's got to be something because there's no way that those balls are so inconsistent. One time it'll be a deep ball that actually works. The other time it'll be a complete underthrow that either gets intercepted or incomplete. There's no consistency. And Ryan Day's going to take me off the field again. You cannot punt this ball, coach. Oh my God, they scored a field goal with 59 seconds left. Coach, you cannot chose a worse time to kick a punt there. That's a soft call, coach. A soft call. We have one timeout remaining, 53 seconds to get a field goal. Field goal wins it. It's only a 2-point game. A field goal wins this game, but so does a touchdown. And touchdowns are worth more than field goals. Look at the lack of speed. My God, the wear and tear is absolutely eating my lunch. It's like a bully who has stolen my lunch money. This wear and tear is brutal. It's like I was running in slow motion. Or running in sand. That's caught. Broken tackle. That's going to get us into field goal range. That might have done it. We got to do a little... Maybe we're not necessarily in field goal range. Yeah, we're not in field goal range enough. I'd like to be a little bit closer for our boy. That's going to be caught. 2nd and 2. We just need to keep throwing underneath. We have that one timeout. Just keep inching closer and closer. Make sure we line it up as well. That'd be a little awkward if we didn't line it up. Roberts with another big catch, and we're going to have to use that final timeout. We're going to call that final timeout. We did enough. Please win this game. This is the first time we haven't won the game ourselves. We have to put it in the hands of our kicker. Please, do not miss this kick. For the love of God. What happened? 17-16 we win. Is that Sark? Is he coaching Washington now? Who is that? We win the game 17-16. Oh my God. What an ugly game. I need to take a shower after that game. That was just disgusting. Wow. Please, for the love of all things holy, do not ask me to spend any stamina. We need to get so healthy that it's unhuman how healthy we are. Do not come asking me for anything. Joint tech. Another NIL deal. 2 energy up front. We get 2 skill points plus 20% reduction of back or shoulder. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not taking the deal. I need to spend all that stamina. It's kind of ironic that a joint company comes in and asks me to do an NIL deal when I need to spend all my stamina on getting healthy. But, I mean, look at our health. We got to spend all of it to get up there. And we are just scraping by on the academics. I told you that academics was going to take a back seat now that we were the starter. We have 17 skill points. Should we spend some skill points on something? We've dropped back down to 2nd because of our abysmal game against Washington. Should we spend our skill points? 17 skill points is a good amount. Our throw power is an 87. We can't spend 14 skill points on quickness. Although we would max it out completely because we have a cap on quickness. What do I spend it on? Do I spend it on accuracy? Our accuracies are already fairly good. Or maybe I spend it on physicals? Improved pressure resist on the run. Does that seem like a good idea? I mean, dot probably seems like it needs to happen. We also need to get extender, which is break sack, which is this one, which costs 7. I guess we'll put some into that. That gets us 70 break sack. We need to have 80, or we have to have 83. We currently have 70, so we're gonna need a lot more points into that. I guess I'll spend 8 into accuracy. We have 87 deep throw accuracy now. That leaves us with 2 available skill points for the game against Penn State. At least we're fully healthy now. That's the one thing that it needed to happen. But it is on the road against Penn State. I hate going to this place so much, man. We need to win it. Absolutely need to win it. We need to have a really good game. It is another rain game. They didn't warn me about this one. And this is the number 2 toughest place to play. We already went to Tuscaloosa and played there. And now we have to play against Penn State. That's a sack already. August Pendleton brings me down. To be fair, nobody was open. And Okine, I don't even want to try to send it because he's not going to hear me. He did actually hear me. That's kind of sick, actually. And wow, I didn't even complete the play action. I was still in the play action animation while he was sacking me. This is going to be brutal. Another sack. What am I supposed to do? 3 straight sacks on that. Penn State scores a touchdown off of it, on their first drive. Oh, this is going to be one of those games. This is going to be one of those games. I can already feel it. That's an incomplete pass. I mean, it is instant pressure. Instant. Will he hear this? I think he did. I'm going to trust that he did. He did. But, I mean, look at this pressure. I finally completed a pass. We're not going to get any yards out of it. We got 1 yard out of it. I mean, I have no time to even figure out. I don't even know why I'm sending these guys deep. I don't have any time to find them. I'm wasting my time here. That's a drop. You cannot be serious. Droge drops the ball in the rain. He would have had a first down. And he drops it in the rain. You gotta be kidding me, man. If it's not one thing, it's the other. I gotta get that away. I have 1 singular passing yard right now. Meek's making a man miss. Broke his ankles as well. All right, at least something positive happened on that. We gotta score, take this crowd out of the game. Just like we did with Alabama. Take the crowd out of the game. I mean, what do I do here? I just got to throw that away, right? I ran completely the opposite way of everybody else, all the routes, so I had no chance. I got to go underneath here. That's open. It's going to be Droge. He gets up to the 4-yard line. We'll take that. We take those. Timeout called. What? Why would you call a timeout? Who called it? Penn State called it? That seems like a really random timeout to call. We're in the first quarter. I guess they're trying to get me out of sorts or something. I don't know. I mean, I scored a touchdown. That was a random timeout call. I don't know what they were going for there. It didn't work. It didn't like get me shaken or anything. I'm already shaken with all this pressure I'm receiving from the defensive line. I pressed the wrong button. Pass interference? Bait? Am I the masturbator? Boom. Sucks to suck. You stupid cat. Sucks to suck. You just got baited. You just got baited by the master of all the baiters. We go to the second quarter, tied at 7. We have negative 19 rushing yards because of all the sacks I've taken so far. Finally, he makes a decent decision. 48 seconds to go in the half. We're going to keep it ourselves, and we are into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We take the lead right back. That's 2 decent drives in a row. And we have the ball again, 21-14 in the fourth quarter, in the third quarter, I mean. And they are pressing with no safety help over the top of Okine. This is where we do the damage. Okine down the field. He's got it in stride. One play touchdown. Ugh. Why can't it be that easy all the time? And we got the ball right back. That's an immediate turnover for Penn State. Oh, they're in shambles now. The crowd is out of it completely. They did a whiteout for this game. They wasted it. You are in shambles. Oh, you got to throw a block. I know you didn't know I was going to scramble there, but you gotta have that intuition. You got to know that I'm going to scramble and throw the block. Because if I get a block there, I'm probably scoring a touchdown. That's an interception. The fact that that ball was so high is very frustrating. And the crowd is back in this game. I hate it here. And they score off of that. They're absolutely back in this game now. We had them completely quieted. And with the interception and the touchdown, they are back in this game. We got to scramble here. We'll get the first down. That ball's out, but the offensive lineman thankfully dove right on it. That's our first fumble of our career, actually, I think. Unless, did we fumble earlier in the season? I don't remember. We might have. I don't think I have that open, do I? What? I hit playmaker. I actually did it this time. I pressed left trigger and then the button, or the up on the right stick. He didn't go up. I was expecting to make a play there. Oh, Meeks, yes, he actually got a good run. Finally, he chose to not bounce it outside when there's a clear opening in the middle of the line. Sometimes you got to run it right up the middle. You don't have to bounce it outside every single play. Oh my God, this guy's fast. 44. We get the first down out of it. But he had some wheels, that's for sure. Although I think our wear and tear's catching up to us, so we are not as fast as we began the game as. Can I get that over the top? Yes, I can. I thought it was going to be picked off for sure. But it's layered over the top. Roberts should be open for a touchdown. Roberts! Touchdown, Buckeyes. I didn't think that was actually going to get called a touchdown first. Did they give us a turnover here? No, we just have the ball back. I mean, we might have punted it, I guess, but... What do we call? Do we dare call a read option? A read option on 3rd and 2 seems a little crazy. It is going to keep the clock moving. But a read option seemed a little crazy. I knew I shouldn't have called it. Or at least I should have handed it to the running back. He might have had it. But at least they used all their timeouts. I guess that's one thing we can think about positively. We do get a field goal, make it a 10-point game, and we are going to win 38-28. We survive on the road against Penn State. Wow, that was another ugly one. We have had so many ugly games in a row. I mean, I know it looks like we had a good game because we had 5 touchdowns total. I think we had a rushing touchdown in there. It looks good on paper. But if you watch that game, it was a ugly one. We did not play very well at all. But a win is a win. A win is a win. We've got our midterms. We got 3 D's and an F. I'm trying, lady. What do you want me to do? I can't spend... I don't have enough... You don't give me enough stamina points. You don't give me enough... You give me 6 stamina points a week. How am I supposed to manage my health and my grades at the same time? I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? It's not my fault. I'm a professional athlete. I'm trying my best. I didn't come here to play school. How are we doing in the Heisman race? We are second to Kronmaker again. Or Kromnoke, whatever his name is. Jabroni. We're taking on Maryland. This hopefully will be an easy game. I know Maryland's a decent team, but we should be able to absolutely obliterate them. This has to be, I know I say this all the time, this has to be a stat padding game. We just need big scores. It is on the road, but it's Maryland. It shouldn't be that difficult to play against them on the road. Although they're going to start with a sack because I hate this team. I don't hate this. I hate this offensive line. Where do I even go with this? I think I have to scramble. I didn't see another option there, that's for sure. They are. Maryland's coming out blazing fast right now. They do not want to see me succeed. Oh, he got bumped. He still is able to make the catch, but he could have had so much more space if he just didn't get bumped. I hate the bumps, man. Running into players is the most frustrating thing in this game, except for the running to the kicker calls. Those are just abysmal. Can I throw that to the sideline? Oh, I threw it too much to the sideline. I was trying to get a little finesse with that, but obviously it didn't work. Finesse was not achieved. You didn't hear that, really? There we go. I really wish the safety would drop down. He didn't drop down, so we'll get a couple yards on it. 3rd and 3. Call a hurry up. Maybe catch him off guard a little bit. You actually gonna let me roll to the side? I gotta fire that in. I'm not gonna make it with a run, that's for sure. So I gotta throw that. Thank God we have Okine, because if we didn't, we'd be in a lot more trouble than we have been. I don't know if we win some of these games if we don't have Okine. You're telling me Dredge can't hear that? Or Droge, not Dredge. He's not a seasoning thing you gotta fry and dredge in flour or whatever. We take another sack because of course we do. All I was trying to do was step up in the pocket. That's apparently impossible in this game. Please get there before the guy gets there. He fumbled. They called that a fumble, so it's a catch and a fumble. I don't know if that's technically a catch. They're going to review it. What's going to happen here? I mean, he's clearly down. Are they going to call that a catch and a fumble? Or what are they going to do? What happens here? I guess we'll find out. They called it a catch and no fumble. So we're at the 7-yard line. Strange play. I thought that was such a bang play. I thought for sure that it was incomplete. Meeks actually scores the rushing touchdown there. I didn't expect that, actually. Did Maryland just score a touchdown on us? Really? Maryland just scored on us? What are we talking about here? Let me just check that down to Meeks. Nice spin move. That's actually a really good spin. Where's that been all season? They don't have any. Snap the ball. They don't have anybody over there. Snap the ball. You waited too long, Juice. I was pressing that snap so quickly. They had nobody covering Okine. QB keeper, get the first down guaranteed. Come on, boys. We got to do something here. This is going to be open. If I can get it to him, it's underthrown and incomplete. Oh, if I just had time, I would be an All-American. Where do I even go with this? Is that open? That's going to be picked off, isn't it? I hate myself so much. I want to freaking pass on to the new world. Maryland doesn't score, but another interception, man. I'm going to have double digits. I already have double digits. I don't know. I don't remember how many I've thrown. I've thrown too many. That's what I know. Not having chew clock on in these games is really frustrating, though. That's one of the big things I wish I had. How can you not hear me? The fact that you can't hear me is even more frustrating than not having chew clock. You're telling me you don't know what I'm trying to tell you. How long have you played in this offense? You don't know what I'm trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you to run. Oh, just go. I'm just pointing. Just go. That's what you should just know what I'm trying to say. You don't need to physically hear me. Just run fast and run deep. That's all you need to do. There's nobody open and it's instant pressure again. My Lord in heaven, please allow me to actually think where I'm going to throw the football. Allow these routes to develop. It's not asking too much for these routes to actually develop. That could be crazy if it works, and it does. Robert stays in bounds as well. I thought that could have been pretty crazy, and it was. And it works pretty well. I think I called play change, and it's the exact same plays that I just got. So thanks for that, EA Sports. I appreciate that. Allow me to change the play and then give me the exact same play decision or play options. Nice little juke from Barnes. Barnes got a touchdown here. Okay, Barnes. Maybe I should throw you the ball a little bit more. That was a nasty little juke you had there. And then, of course, Maryland scores. It's almost like Maryland is copycat on us right now. We don't score, they don't score. We score, they score. They can't do anything for themselves. Don't reach for the football. We saw that fumble with Droge. Why can't I say his name? We saw that fumble with Droge earlier because he reached for the football and it popped out. Stop reaching for it. You were going to get it anyway. You didn't need to reach for it. We get that to Meeks. He's going to get like a yard. He loses a yard. Never mind. He loses a yard on that play. It's the 2-minute warning. I want to not be alive. That is something that I do know for a fact. They do not want to see me score here. 2nd and goal from the 3. Does Meeks get in here? Probably not, right? He spins in. That was an ugly way to do it, but he did it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And we have 13 seconds left in the half. I honestly wish they would have just went to the second half. Is there really anything we can do here? Not really. I mean, I'm just going to let it go. It's not worth it. Am I going to snap this? I might as well. We'll see what happens. Maybe something crazy can happen. We chuck it deep, get a nice jump ball or something. We get pass interference. Okine scores a touchdown. Really? That just happened? Okay. That was not on my bingo card. I mean, you heard me. I just was just heaving for heaving's sake. I didn't honestly think that Okine was going to catch that. That's a rough hit for Roberts. I apologize on that throw. That's a tough throw to try to come down with. What a clutch catch from Okine, man. He's so good. He's almost unfair is how good he is. He's almost at that level where he's unfair. We didn't even need the pass interference help. I mean, he scored off of the play before the penalty even took it into account, because obviously the half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we would have had a chance to score anyway, even if he didn't score. Shocker. Why did I... Alright, so what happened there was my brain said throw it away. My thumb said, let's throw it to square. Stupid, stupid, stupid. What am I doing? Why did I do that? They get a field goal out of it. Why did I throw that? My God, I am just... I'm the dumbest person that's ever lived on planet Earth. And that's saying something. That is saying something. My God. What is happening? I'm stuck. Oh, I saw Okine, but I got all stuck. I didn't know what I was doing. I got like frozen there for a second. I couldn't do anything. Okine was completely uncovered. But once I got out of the however I got stuck, they had somebody covered him then. Or at least they had somebody close. I really wish I had shoot clock. These games would go by so much quicker if I had shoot clock on. An injury to Eric Neves. Some of these games I might trim down a little bit in editing. I'm not sure, because it is getting a little bit long. We might trim down these games. But if I don't, then you get a treat. You get to see me rage, which is always fun. Roberts holds on for the catch. That's a tough catch to make. I like Roberts. He's a good player. Him and Okine have been huge for this season. We would not be nearly as good as we have been if we didn't have those guys on the team, that's for sure. And speaking of, he gets a big catch there. Brings us to the 24, 2nd and 2. They're going to bring instant pressure, I guarantee it. Meeks gets a yard out of that. We'll try a read option. Maybe that'll work. We're never going to be Kromanoke or whatever his name is. We're never going to beat him with these kind of numbers. Maryland scores again. Shocker. We score, they score. It's uncanny. QB draw. We are super tired. That wear and tear is eating us alive. We have a medium risk of injury. All they want me to do is run the effing ball. I'm tired of running the ball with the running back. I just want to audible out of these. At some point, I got to earn enough coach trust to earn the audible. I don't know when. What was that run? You had an open lane to the right, and you chose to juke into another tackle? Wear and tear is eating my lunch. They're going to give me 4th and 1 there. No, I'm holding triangle. I am. I'm going for the hot or the no huddle. And yet they pull me off the field there. And it's 31 or 38-31. They want me to go for the QB kneel. Are they going to call timeout here? No, they don't call timeout. That's weird. I know they only have one left, but we're going to survive against Maryland. Again, another game where we didn't play our best brand of ball. We're never going to win the Heisman like that. At least we're leveling up almost every single time. Earning those skill points. We get more play counts. I guess that's good. 7 skill points as we go to week number 9. Mary Porter says our notice the GPA has gotten a little bit low. Yeah, it's not my fault that the GPA has gotten low. I'm trying to stay healthy to actually be able to play in the games. I'm trying my best. I can't help the fact that my GPA is getting a little bit low because I have no stamina. If you give me like actual decent stamina, maybe I could do some work. The system in Road to Glory doesn't really make much sense, does it? We've dropped... I was going to say we dropped number 4. We are number 1. Okine has gotten into the race now. That's pretty sick. We've thrown for 2,400 yards, 24 touchdowns, 11 picks. Too many interceptions. Way too many interceptions. Way too many interceptions. We've got 4 games left to go. 4 games left to go in the season. Obviously, they all need to be wins, and we need to put up bonkers numbers against these bad teams. Taking on Minnesota in the shoe, I'm really begging for this to be just an absolute blowout. I don't want to be in this game in the 4th quarter. That's a crazy catch. What a start. If we're in the game in the 4th, if we're playing this game in the 4th quarter, it's a failure. This should not be a competitive game, and that's a sack. I haven't been this frustrated in an offensive line in a minute. Usually the Madden offensive lines are what gets me. That's somehow caught. I thought it was going to be picked off. Usually the Madden offensive lines are what gets me fired up, but this Buckeye offensive line is just brutal. Roberts, you didn't have to jump for that. Can I please earn the freaking shoe clock. That's all I want. I'm not asking for too much. I just want a simple shoe clock. That's all I want. It's not showing me all the routes. I know what the routes are, but it's not showing me all of them. Ooh, Roberts got around him, but he steps out of bounds, you stupid F. Unbelievable. Oh, that's open. Touchdown, Droge. And that's what 99 speed can look like sometimes. Against a team like Minnesota, it needs to look like that all the time. Of course, I flip it to the opposite side. I didn't realize which hash we were on. Flipped it to the wrong side. That's just a simple check down because I didn't call the play the right way. Let me send Droge deep because it could be the same exact result. 99 speed, just get there. Get there! Of course, the corner that was covering Okine is able to get in on the play. That time, Okine should have this. It's a little bit underthrown, but he catches it somewhat in stride, and he has enough speed to get away. That's a 2-touchdown lead. Got to keep going. If we want to win this Heisman, we got to put up crazy numbers. And the numbers we have right now are not crazy enough. I know we're in the lead, but we got to keep putting up even crazier numbers. Ooh, that's open. Get that to him. Droge touchdown. This is what I'm talking about. This is the touchdown lead that we needed to have. This is the dominant game that we needed to have. And the defense is doing a great job of not allowing Minnesota to do anything crazy. I might be able to heave that down the field. Dropped because he got hit on the catch. Am I ever going to get lucky and have that kind of play get caught? That'd be pretty awesome if it did. Meeks does nothing on the run, but I didn't have any other options. I even changed the play and it just wanted more runs on that. It was always going to be a run on that one. I got nothing here. I got to find Roberts. He's open. He's down the sideline. He walks the tightrope. Big play. Big play. Oh, I threw a bad pass there. Droge, he caught it. How did Droge catch that? That was not what I wanted to do. It ended up almost coming back to bite me real bad. Somehow that ball snuck through and Droge was able to catch it. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. I don't know. We're going to keep it that time. This time the read option works to perfection. Oh, this one is going exactly how I wanted it to go. And I'm hoping that a couple more touchdowns gets us out of this game early. Because 28-0 at halftime is deserving of a break. Okine broken tackle touchdown. We even got hit on that throw. That was a little bit more sketchy. I thought we were going to get at least a knockdown, maybe an interception on that. Thankfully, Okine caught it, broke the tackle, did his thing. Why am I still out here, Coach Day? It's 35-0. I better not be out here for the second half, that's for sure. I mean, we got 8 touchdowns and over 600 yards, almost 700 yards. If Okine scores this touchdown, it's probably 700, and he will score this touchdown because he's a god. Another touchdown. That's, what, 9 total touchdowns? The game is finally over. I can't believe we played that whole game. The fact that Coach Day put me in for that entire game is diabolical. We had 700 yards through the air and like 8 or 9 total touchdowns. Coach Day does not want to see me healthy. That is for sure. You put on a throwing clinic today. Why is Craig Benner talking to me? I don't care about you. They're calling it the Heisman game. Obviously, I want to take credit for it myself because I'm a selfish SOB, but I know that'll do negative stuff to my team morale. So we've earned extra plays. Is this audibles? No, we broke the single game passing yard record with over 700 yards. All right, so at least we've made our mark on Buckeye history. And the single game passing yard in the Big Ten we earned. That's pretty nice. We've at least put our stamp on Buckeye history. We'll always be remembered for that game. I think this Week 10 game is a bye, though. I mean, our exams, our academics are going in the toilet. We appreciate your hard work and dedication. Yeah, Coach Day, I appreciate you too. Maybe take me out of a game sometimes. Did construction wake you up too this week? I didn't hear any construction. What are you talking about? You gotta be kidding me. Now we have slightly less energy. Sammy's auto NIL deal. 1 energy per week. I can't take the deal. I have to save whatever energy I have to get healthy. We're the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Shocker. And the National. It's our bye week. I need to use this time to get as healthy as possible. Spend it in health. Also got to spend in our academics. We gotta... I hate the fact that academics matter so much. We get past the bye. We got 3 games left to go in the season before the playoffs. Don't forget we have a team-wide meeting this week. Yeah, I'll go to the meeting. It's not going to cost me any energy. Another NIL deal from Hermes Athletics. 3 energy up front. I get permanent acceleration and stamina, but I'm not giving you 3 energy up front. Are you serious? Oh my God, we got a biology test. I can't afford this. We're battling for the turtle. For the freaking Illabuck. I mean, it's at some point, it's out of control. When is enough enough? When is enough enough with these freaking spending stamina? All right, we're taking on Illinois on the road. It's windy in Champaign. We got to win the Illabuck, I guess. Coming off of a game where we threw for 700 yards, we should be able to absolutely lobotomize Illinois. But that's a sack. Why do all my games start with a sack? Can they not? It's kind of annoying. But I think we found some sort of meta play where we just chuck it down the field to Okine, but it's not going to work on that one. Is Illinois going to be a problem? Is that what I'm finding out right now? Are they actually going to be a threat? Which is just laughable. It's Illinois. Oh my God, did you see that man pressing on me? It's incomplete because it's overthrown. Did you see that man bring in the heat? Like a heat-seeking missile? We start slow on the road with a bad first drive, but the Illinois offense can't do anything. It's actually loud enough to cause some interference. That ball's incomplete. I tried to maybe get a little sketchy there and throw a tighter window, but maybe I shouldn't have because it's incomplete anyway. Just throw it up to Okine and see what happens. He drops it. Oh, good God. Second level, caught by, is that Droge? No, it's Brown. Good catch regardless. If Droge wins, this could be elite. This could be actually elite if he wins this. He didn't win it. Not necessarily fast enough for my liking. The fact that I threw that is one of the reasons why I threw so many interceptions. But thankfully he caught it. But I really shouldn't have thrown that, that's for sure. No wonder I throw so many picks. I mean, it's instant. It is legitimately instant pressure. At some point, I got to stop running and play action. Will I ever learn? Probably not. And Brown is impressed, so we'll send him deep. Hope that he can win. He kind of did, but kind of didn't. We'll just hit Roberts anyway. Doesn't matter. That's a huge hit. And again, Illinois is holding up a sign for my name. Doesn't really make much sense, does it? Meeks with a run. I guess we go read option, do it ourselves. It's the only thing that works. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. And I'd love to be able to sit in the pocket and actually have my routes develop further than 5 yards down the field. That's gonna be intercepted. I honestly shouldn't have even thrown it. I was kind of getting a little crazy. I'd love to be able to have my routes develop further than 5 yards before I've got pressure in my face. How do we get 20? I don't know. Who cares? As long as we're in the lead, what does it matter? Who cares how we got the points? There's a touchdown. Somebody score? 27-10. Okay. I think I'm going to try to hit Droge here. Oh, it's underthrown. Intercepted. When do I get to stab myself with the fork? Because I really want to do it. Anything important. So why would that ever need to be changed? The fact that I got that ball away is crazy. End zone, touchdown. Take me out of the game, coach. We're up by 30 points in the fourth quarter. Illinois clearly doesn't stand a chance against us. Why am I still in this game? They're not on the same level. I mean, it's good because I get to stat pad. I get to try to build my Heisman resume, but I mean, after a game with 700 yards, I feel like I've already done that. Another touchdown. Droge catches that one. I am still in the game. And Illinois' offense is so bad that we get the ball back so quickly that no time goes off the clock ever. I'm also tired of these freaking pass rushers. It's not even just Illinois, it's every single game. The rush is just unbelievable. All right, there we go. Rushing touchdown. Add to our list. Add to our resume. Another rushing touchdown. I think what I've decided to do, since this episode's going to be super, super long, I've already cut out, this is just me talking from future editing purposes, I've already most likely cut out a lot of the non-important gameplay from each of these games. But what I think I'm going to do is, we're not going to finish the season today, or at least we're not going to finish the full season. We're going to play the rest of the regular season game, which I think is only 2 left, including the game against the Wolverines. We're going to play the rest of that, and we'll play the Big Ten Championship, because I want to find out if I'm going to win the Heisman in this episode. And then start next episode, we'll do the playoffs of this season, and then we'll do next season as well. Although we might go to the NFL draft, I guess, because we're a sophomore redshirt. Maybe we could end the series. I guess I didn't think about that. We could win the Heisman, go to the NFL draft. That could be pretty fun. But that's a decision for next episode because we're not going to finish the full season in this episode. The fact that I'm still up 61-10 is very annoying. All right, we win the game against Illinois. We win the Illabuck. We get to hold it. We stat padded again. We had 431 passing yards with 9 total touchdowns. I feel like these 2 games that we've had would be good enough to win ourselves a Heisman. I can't see a world where we could lose now. But I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Our academics are so poor. We spent the GP, we spent the energy to get our studying up. It was probably worth it. Peak Platinum Gym wants to offer us a NIL deal, 5-week contract, 3 energy up front. I mean, you're just asking for too much. I can't afford that. That's half of my energy. I just simply can't afford that. We are leading the Heisman, by the way, if you just peeked that right there. I have to get energy up all the way. But I also have to study. Because we're in the fail right now. We can't be in the fail. The Heisman Watch, we are leading with the games that we've had. If we go to the conference standings, how are we looking in the Big Ten? We are 7-0. Indiana's also 7-0. So they're having a good season as well. I think I might just skip this Rutgers game, actually. Let's just simulate the game. I probably should have been doing that more. We probably shouldn't have played every single game, but I wanted to try to win a Heisman. We might do it. Can you meet up at the library for a project? I mean, we got to do everything to get our GPA out of the fail. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. We did get a decent thing. Tidy text. No energy up front. Okay. I guess I'll do that. We sign an NIL deal for tidy text, apparently. Some sort of AI thing. We earned the player of the week. 475 yards and 6 touchdowns. I was kind of worried we weren't going to win the Heisman with that, but I'll take it. We should still be in the Heisman watch. We are. Okine's back in it as well. All right, so if we just play good against the team up north in the game, we should secure ourselves a Heisman. That's the goal at the end of the day. Get our health up, get our academics up. All right, one more regular season game, but it is the game. It's the most important one. For the first time maybe all season, we are actually starting our first drive down in the game. The Wolverines scored to begin, and I threw a pick immediately. We're going to chalk that up to I didn't know what Roberts' route was. Well, that's not good. That's honestly what happened there. I thought he was running a different route, and he ended up not running the route that I thought he was running, and it ends up being an instant interception. We're down 14-0 in the first quarter. This is not going well, is it? But it can go a lot better if Okine scores a touchdown right here. Does he have the speed to outrun number 2? Just barely has enough speed to outrun number 2. Are they going to score every time? No, they didn't score that time. But we are in dangerous territory. They got us to the 1. Oh, I threw it in. Okay, good. Thank God. I didn't know what his... I got to pay attention to these routes. I didn't know what his route was. And then he got bumped, which didn't help, obviously. Just get me out of the end zone, please. Roberts to the 13. Do we just try to dump it on him again? It worked last time. Why can't it work again? Because they're going to cover it that time. That's why. But Roberts does a good job to get away. Solid job. I'm not surprised we didn't have any running room there. Not a shock. Okay, that was pretty solid. All we needed really was the first down there, and we got it, so take that. Oh, I don't want to throw that, but it works. Roberts gets the catch. Bobby Kanka injured for the Wolverines. Who do I throw this ball to? Not Okine, that's for sure. That could have ended bad. Why are they playing so deep? Why are you playing 3-man deep in the first quarter? Are you that terrified that I'm going to throw a deep ball on you? I'll just scramble for the first down. I don't know what that play calling was. That was tremendously awful play calling there defensively. I don't know why you would ever call 3-man deep on 3rd and 7 in the first quarter. I'm not gonna throw a deep like that. At least I wasn't planning on it. Von Yeast is the name of the quarterback we're going up against. That's quite the name. Just let me dunk it on you. Again. Hit as I'm trying to release a deep pass. When will it ever end? Roberts is a manimal. He's a literal manimal, Kenneth Freed. Gotta get that away. Meeks is able to get the first down. They called that. That's lucky. Find Roberts again. Roberts has got to have like 1,200 yards through the air. He's going crazy. He's definitely going to win best tight end, that's for sure. Playmaker to get out of the way. Oh, Roberts wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We fought back and we tied it. Oh, what a playmaker. I actually got the playmaker to work that time. That was a pretty sick looking playmaker. Oh, that's a crazy playmaker. That almost worked. I think it has a chance to work. That would be pretty nasty if it did. Come on, Droge. That's simply unfair. Droge just never won. What am I supposed to do about that? I guess not throw it to him? But I wanted him to win. So I forced it to him because I wanted him to win. That's an unbelievable interception. I shouldn't have thrown it, but that's an unbelievable interception. You gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. I'm tired of it. We're gonna lose the game. I'm tired of the interceptions. We will lose the game to the team up north. I ended up throwing 7 total interceptions in that game. At some point, I just gave up and I just didn't care, so I just started launching balls, and that's where a lot of the interceptions came from. Probably over half of them. That's how they came. I hope that doesn't ruin our chances at the Heisman, because we threw 7 interceptions. I guess we'll find out. I'm just hoping that we've had such a good season so up to that point that we take them on in a rematch in the Big Ten Championship. Are we still leading the Heisman voting? Wow. The game that I had costs us the Heisman. That's crazy. Because I threw so many interceptions, we are not going to win the Heisman this year. That's tough. That's really, really tough. We didn't do good in grades. Not my fault. And we've got the Big Ten championship. I can't believe we're not going to win the Heisman because of that. That's crazy. Well, on that note, I'm going to end the video because I don't want to play anymore after that game. After the 7 interceptions, I'm tired of it. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, channel, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.